Good evening, sir. We are from group Mental Health. So, before we will begin with our portfolio discussion, I would like to introduce my group members, which is me, myself, Shita Dipko, Karina, Ko Wenpo, Chu Chanwei, and also Bun Chunyot. So, I would like to present the first presenter to present their portfolio.
Okay, hi sir, my name is Karina. Can you guys see my screen? Okay, so I'll be starting with my portfolio. So this is the portfolios that I have posted on Instagram. I also posted in YouTube and Twitter, but the link I have already included in my report, which I will be submitting in GC. So basically, there were two portfolios that we did. So the first one I did was this birthday e-invitation birthday card, and it's actually for a birthday party. And the second one I did was a poster design for SPH Instagram account, which was for Mooncake Festival. So for my first portfolio, which was the e-birthday invitation, I basically had to create a design which fits in with the theme of the party. And the person who wanted me to do this invitation, actually they chose pink as their theme, as well as the baby cat here, which is actually from a cartoon, which is known as Talking Angela. So I included this picture, as well as we know for any invitations, it's compulsory to put in the name of the birthday girl or boy, and also the date of the party, the location, as well as the time, as I've stated here. So for my second portfolio, which is the Mooncake Festival poster, so this for this I've included some images that symbolizes the mooncake itself, which is of course the rabbit and the mooncake. So the tools that I have used to complete the task for both portfolios is Canva, but some of the pictures I've used, like the cat and the mooncake, I've took it from Google Images as well. But I would mostly say that the most elements I took is from Canva. And the problem that I face is not with the online tool itself, because I have used Canva multiple times before this and I'm used to it. But the main struggle for me is to find the design and the ideas. Is basically how I'm going to execute the poster. And how I resolve this is I usually try to find some ideas before doing the poster itself. So for example, I would Google search. I will also try to find some templates that is already prepared in Canva. So I'll maybe take the layout, and then I can also incorporate my ideas in the poster. So that's basically how I normally do my posters. And lastly, after designing my posters, I felt happy with what I made. And when I asked other people's opinions, they also said it's quite nice. So this makes me feel satisfied with my design for the portfolio. And in terms of designing and using Canva to edit or any tools itself, I would say that I improved a lot ever since I came to MSU, because there were so many assignments that we had to do, and it was all based on using online tools. Like we had to do infographic posters and everything. So the more I practice editing, whether it's a poster or a video, the more I realize that I become good at it, and also the more ideas I have at the end of the day. So that's all from my reflection. Thank you.
Okay, so now we will move on to the next person, which is Ko Wenpo. Sorry, Bun Chunyot.
Hi guys, can you guys see my screen? Yeah, so okay. My name is Woon. I will continue for my portfolio reflection. Okay. So for this portfolio task, as you can see from here, I already placed the Twitter link and also Instagram link, but for the total video, I have Instagram link also, and also the YouTube link. Okay, this is about the evidence from the social media for portfolio one. Okay, for the next one, they have the same format, but this one the evidence for the second portfolio task. So, okay, so now begin my reflection. So for this portfolio task, I was designing two posters such as the mentoring activity of the month, November, and also the company promotion about the lorry rental service. So for the mentoring activity poster, this poster actually is about the mentoring activity of the month of the member that is used to provide information of the mentoring activity with the name of Gatic frame, okay, such as the date, the time, and also the venue of the activity to the mentees. Besides, this poster also includes the name and also the short instruction about the activity so that the mentee is able to understand and know what to do during the activity. So for the next portfolio task is about the company business promotion. Okay, this poster actually is about the lorry rental service that is used to promote the company with the name of ESG Enterprise. Besides, the poster also include the details and also the lorry rental service and their job scope. So the customer able to understand and know the details of the company before they contact to the for further information. So for this both portfolio tasks, I actually using the Canva to edit the poster, but the Instagram, Twitter, and the YouTube link, YouTube social media is used to like share the tutorial video. So during the both portfolio tasks, the problem that I face the most is I'm lacking the editing and also the designing skills while using the Canva. So I can solve this problem by watching the YouTube of the tutorial video, like the beginner for the Canva, in order to learn some editing and also designing skill so that the portfolio task can be finished on time. So my effort from this portfolio task is to learn the designing skills, also the editing technique until I'm able to perform the task effectively. So after I have the complete the task using the online IT tools such as the Canva, also on the this portfolio task, okay, this actually make me feel more interested in the information technology. So I actually feel like happy and also excited. And so thanks to the BC 700 the IT skill this subject, which actually helped me have a lot of improvement in my IT skill. So as compared as a experience before, I was not very well in having the designing skill or the knowledge of designing or the using the skill of these online tools. So these online tools actually help me a lot in improving my IT skill. So I would like to thanks about the lecturer for getting me for this PC 700 and also my friends who always help me in this PC also. So I think that's all from me. Thank you. Now I'll pass to the next speaker to talk.
Okay, so hold on, sir. Can you all see my screen? Okay. Hello, sir. My name is Wenbo. So now I'm going to reflect on my PEC portfolio. So as you can see here, my first task is World Pharmacist Day 2022 winner prize template. So this is the link, and then this is the evidence that I posted in the social media Instagram. So actually sorry, so there are actually I will make it in the general form. So there are two self-portfolio tasks from faculty have been done by me, which are portfolio one, World Pharmacist Day e-poster competition 2022, and portfolio two, leadership workshop. Leadership Workshop 2022 also. So as for the portfolio one, the competition held on is held from 15 October until 29 October. So it's actually organized by the MSU Pharmacy Club, and in this event, I have prepared the winner prize template, which are used to attach on the prize that will be given to the participant. So as for the portfolio two, The leadership workshop is held on 20 February on 9 a.m. in online mode. So it is also organized by MSU Pharmacy Club, and I have created a poster, invitation card, and also virtual background for the event. But then at here, I only show the poster. So the online IT tool that I use for both tasks is actually Canva. So I didn't encounter any issue or problem during the portfolio task. And while using the online IT tool, while I using the online IT tool, because Canva is easy to use and there are many free templates to be choose for the poster editing and also the virtual background editing. So it is also due to I have already used it for a very long time for other purpose, like in assignment. Also, I use it. So I'm actually quite familiar with it, like how it works. So I feel that the Canva is a very useful and beneficial online IT tool for not only student but also everyone that requires the IT tool to edit something for their work. So before I get to know about the Canva, I actually do not have any tools, any online ID tools to use for poster making or other multimedia related tasks. So after I find out this tool, I think that my works become more easier, which these two make my life feel more convenient. So in these two self-portfolio tasks, I learned on how to use the online IT tools, the Canva, to edit poster, invitation card, and other many things. So, however, I also improve my IT skills, which I can edit and create a poster or other works in a very in a very short period and done very fast. So I think that's all for my reflection. Thank you.
Okay, so now I will begin with my portfolio. Hold on. Okay. Um, okay, so for my portfolio, as everyone has already said that we all had two activities that need to be done to make for our portfolio where we have to screen record the way that we do our poster. So therefore, like I have already posted the tutorial video in YouTube and also in Instagram. These are the evidence for the poster. So for the first portfolio I did was on the Insta Reels competition for Malaysia Day 2021. And also for the second portfolio I used was the handcrafting Malaysia Day competition. The link I'll provide later. So for the first one, actually this activity that I did was actually based on the mentor and mentee activity where like the people like they were for the first one it's like they have to post their reels where they have to uh give celebration in your mother tongue like that. So the online IT tool that I used to complete this task was Canva. As many people have said, Canva is like a wonderful tool because it's like a free photo editor or video editor in one graphic design app. So it basically helps us to create many awesome social media posts, posters, videos, and many more. As for us, like we did on poster, so it helps us to create more beautiful posters and also it helps us on what we want in a poster to be. Okay, however, there are few things that need to be paid, but there are many elements and also there were free templates that were available that help us to create the design that we wanted it. So there was no any problem that I have encountered during the activity, during the making of this poster. But however, there were, because like I was already like familiar with the app as I have created many posters before this. So the only minor problem that I have encountered was adjusting the size of the element as it was quite difficult to adjust because you have to adjust the mouse accordingly to the size that you want. So but that was the minor problem. But I have solved it by me being patient in adjusting all the size of the words and the pictures that were in Canva because I'm not a patient. I'm not a type of person that is patient. So yeah, this online tool is actually very convenient, and also it is easy to be used by me and others too. Actually, I have tried my best to try to finish this poster beautifully so that people could actually join this event. If like they say like a beautiful poster, it's like people would like to join, like they'll be like, oh, it's interesting, let's go, let's join, like that. So and also this Canva, I could actually share it with people, and also like other people from far away from us, they could actually edit this poster the way that we want. Because like most of the universities work are actually based on group work. So there are some people who travel and some people who stay quite far. So therefore Canva is like a good platform that helps us to like help our group members to design the poster on how they want it. Then after that, this app has actually made my life easier compared to before, when I had to use like the words and then to do it and all. So it was actually quite difficult during that time, but and also we could not share it with people. So therefore, Canva is like a good app to actually use to make posters and all that. I have learned many things from this portfolio, which were it can actually make our life easier by having an alternative pathway rather than troubling us to use it the hard way. So it's like Canva actually has made my life easier, and also have learned many quite I have become a very creative person in creating the posters that I wanted it, and which I can actually use it in my future thing. Like let's say in future event, if let's say like people wants to create something, it's like I could do it like that. So that is all for my reflection on my portfolio. I will pass it to the last person. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Chiu Chen Wei, and I'm going to reflect on my performance during the PEC 700 portfolio. So for the portfolio, we are assigned to look for two different self-portfolio tasks from university to complete with two different online tools. So for my first portfolio, I have created the invitation card for SPH 2021 Malaysia Day celebration. So this is the Canva link that you can open later. And this is where I post the invitation card, and here is the another one in a WhatsApp posting. And here you can see the screen record link where I record whole process where I edit the video. And the last one here is the product of the, here is the product lah. And the next portfolio is the poster for SPH Badminton Club 2022 Asian event. So the editing tool that I use is Canva. And here is the Instagram posting link and the WhatsApp picture. And as you can see here also, there's a screen recording where I record the whole process. And yes, this is the final product of my portfolio. So the as many people say, the Canva editing tool is very common tool that everyone use, especially university students, to edit their work and assignment. So it's a very familiar editing tool among university students, but it's very easy to use. So I don't really encounter much problem or issue during the whole editing process for using this Canva tool, as I have been using it for the past year and kind of get familiar with it. So there are many available free features provided in the Canva. So even though I'm not using the premium account, I still have access to other free features that are available, and I still manage to create and edit my PEC portfolio tasks. So in this Canva also, they also provide thousands of templates for students to choose for their project. So it's very, very convenient. Like students don't have to think really hard from A to Z, like they already prepare templates, so we can save our time there. And this online IT editing tool is, how to say, much more easier to use than physically draw the poster on the end or like edit the project poster. Because like physically drawing on paper will require a lot of time and effort compared to this online tool. And not only that, when you use this Canva tool, like everyone can have the access to edit in this tool, and like everyone can help each other with the editing part, and it can save a lot of time lah. So I think that's all for my portfolio reflection. Thank you.
That is all for our group. Thank you.